Khabib Nurmagomedov is genuinely impressed with Ilia Topuria's insane knockout win over Charles Oliveira at UFC 317. A lot of people were calling this matchup too early for Ilia, saying Charles's experience and dangerous submission game would be too much. But not Khabib. Before that fight even went down, Khabib had already predicted Topuria would beat Oliveira during an interview with Henry Cejudo. If he move up and he beat somebody like Charles, of course. Yeah. And I think, you know what I think? Yeah, I think he can beat. That statement sounded bold at the time. But seeing how violently it unfolded, even Khabib seems taken aback by just how dominant Ilia really was inside that cage. This wasn't just another knockout win. This was a message to the entire division. In a recent interview reported by the Russian YouTube channel MMA Brotherhood, Khabib gave Ilia his flowers, praising the performance for what it was. A statement victory over one of the best lightweights of this era. But you know how Khabib is. He always sees the bigger picture. He didn't stop at the praise. He made sure to slip in a subtle but chilling warning. The real challenge is still ahead. And the way he said it, it felt more like a threat than just friendly advice. Topuria is strong, very strong. He's already proven he can break down champion after champion, no matter how experienced or dangerous they are. But the real test still lies ahead. And here's where things get really interesting. It's becoming obvious that Team Khabib is now paying way more attention to Topuria than they were before UFC 317. They know this kid isn't just another hype train. He's the real deal. And that shift might mean a lot more than people realize. Because now, there's a real possibility brewing in the background. If Islam Makhachev moves up and becomes the undisputed welterweight champion, which is exactly what he and Khabib have been hinting at, he could decide to drop right back down to lightweight to reclaim his belt. And the biggest obstacle standing there? The Georgian powerhouse Ilia Topuria. That would be a massive fight. Maybe the biggest the UFC could possibly make right now. Dagestan versus Georgia. Wrestling versus striking. A showdown for the ages. And let's be real, this isn't just about another title defense or a payday. Team Khabib knows exactly what this means. It's not just about belts anymore. It's about legacy. It's about proving once again that Dagestani wrestling can shut down any striker, no matter how explosive or technical. And for Topuria, it's about proving that his KO power and slick boxing can break even the toughest grapplers in the game. If Ilia keeps dominating the way he's been doing, knocking out elite names, shutting down legends, there's no reason Islam wouldn't step up to that challenge. He's never been one to back down from big fights. And Khabib has always been clear about how they approach these moments. They don't just fight for titles, they fight for their place in the history books. So now, all eyes are on Topuria. Can he keep this run going? Can he handle the pressure that comes with that target on his back? And if Islam does claim that welterweight crown, will he really come back down for the ultimate test at lightweight? One thing's for sure, the lightweight division is looking more dangerous than ever. And Khabib, even in retirement, is still pulling the strings behind the scenes, setting up matchups that could define the next era of the UFC. Topuria's knockout win didn't just shake up the rankings, it got the attention of the people who matter most. Team Khabib is watching. Islam is watching. And if you're a fan, you should be too. So buckle up. This might just be the next great rivalry in MMA. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Does Topuria have what it takes to beat someone like Islam? Or will Dagestan once again prove to be an unstoppable force? Thanks for watching. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more updates. We'll be following this story every step of the way. See you in the next one.